Hello, hello! I'm Steve from Mac84. Welcome to another live stream. Woo! We're gonna be a bit here silly to see. Uh-oh, we got some people here, so I'm just not talking to myself. I am the Mac now. Eep! Quack! Simple beep. It works better if you can see my mouth, maybe. Or not. Maybe if I speak through the floppy drive. Yeah, this is hurting my face. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Yes, that Mac Classic has a color screen, and I am one sad Mac. It's been super busy around here, so I want to do a live stream, just say hello to everybody. And it is my birthday, and figured what better could I do than tinker around with some old stuff. How about that? We have Jay from the House of Moth is here. All Things DG is here. Bruce is here. Sad Mac is here. Adam is here. Ron is here. Let's see who else. Sad Mac is here. Storm Crash is here. Toby is here. Bruce is here. CT1666. You know who you are. Is here. JDW is here. Joshua is here. Zodium is here. Neil is here. Who else? Grant has joined the chat. Zombie Geek is here, Jeremy is here, and World of Brain Freeze is here, and characters I cannot pronounce is here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I got something on my face. Crummy CRT. Well, thank you, Ron. I know. You've been blessed with Twitter messages. So, few things that I'll be playing around with today, maybe. Let's just see. Was not planning on doing this. I was actually planning on doing this tomorrow morning because I took off Friday from work. So I thought maybe I'll do it early or something, but nah. Probably gonna be asleep in the morning. So, or who knows? Maybe we'll get a second live stream. I'm not sure. But things have been insanely busy, insanely crazy. I have a bunch of projects going on that unfortunately are not being given my full attention. Because of work and personal stuff. But tonight is different. It's my birthday. Went out to have a nice meal with my wife. I am stuffed. And to prevent myself from falling asleep, I have to entertain you. So that's the deal here. So, for those of you who saw the stream that we did a day or two ago, that was with this bad boy, Power Macintosh G3 Tower, which had a Voodoo 5 card installed. And my goodness, that thing really flew. And yes, we do have some suspicious parcels we'll be opening up, Bruce. Birthday presents to myself, from myself. And so, yeah, I still got your birthday gift waiting for you. Uh-oh, I am scared. I'm very scared. So, we did put a Voodoo card in this machine, and it flew. I've never seen an Unreal Tournament game or a Quake game run that smoothly on a classic Mac. That was running Mac OS 8 or 9 or something like that. Really just blew my expectations away. So I'll be very curious to see how that works. And, I'm going to play around with it more, is what I meant to say. And I want to do a video series about that because I have the G3 iMac Voodoo 2 card. I have a PCI Voodoo 2 card. And then have this Voodoo 5 card. So we're missing, 3, 4? There's a few things in between there, but... Yeah, the Beige Tower is sitting in its spot right there, but we may have to grab it in a moment. We may have to grab it. I already ate some cake. I couldn't even finish my slice of cake because I had such a large dinner. I know, but don't worry. I saved it. I have more cake. So, have some stuff here that I want to open up. And I know what's in them, but you guys don't, so it'll be exciting. Be a gift to you. No super chats required. Although if you want to super chat me, thank you. You don't have to. You could also subscribe to me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You get exclusive access to behind-the-scenes stuff. And I'm actually filming a video for that, and only that, those people right now. And Mac84.net, there's a PayPal button there if you want to do a donation or whatever the heck. But, first things first, we have a little package here. And these are all things I paid for. Nothing was, sent to me or anything like that. This here is a copy of Flappy Mac. This is a physical copy of the game by Gruz. So Kill Gruz Productions is the individual, the company or whatever that made this. Oh, thank you very much, Mitchell. Happy birthday, my favorite tech channel. Thank you, Steve. Oh, thank you, Mitchell. Eep! May the eep be with you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Very, very much appreciated. So we have Flappy Mac here. This is the original source version and everything, so it's on a floppy disk. So if I open this case carefully, we have a nice little insert here. And I have not played this yet, so you could guess where this is going to go. And look at that. Look at that. That is the cutest little label. I'm the best retro tech channel. My goodness, thank you very much. That is very, very kind of you guys to say. Thank you. But we'll be playing Flappy Mac. That's going to be a lot of fun. This is available if you do a search for Flappy Mac. And Kilgruz is the guy's username, Kilgruz Productions. So play this. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to unlock. Hopefully it works on a G3. And Adam is scrubbing viciously a Apple IIe case while he's watching. Excellent. Mike, you did not have to do that. Thank you very much, Mike, for the super chat. Eep! And Eep goes out to you, Mike. Happy birthday, you hoser. Yeah, well. Let's hope there's no water in here. It's been raining pretty hard. I haven't dared look by the toilet yet. Let's hope the water doesn't come up. That's not good. Pay for the plumbing. That $10 will pay for the plumbing. Thank you, Mike. Greatly appreciate it. All right, so we got Flappy Mac here. So we're going to play that in a little bit. I'll put that to the side. And we have two things here that I have to unbox. Well, unwrap. This is almost like a birthday gift because it's all wrapped. This was wrapped by the seller. Where's my scalpel? I usually keep that in a spot so I don't stab myself accidentally with it, but... Uh-oh. Well, we have scissors. I don't know how I found them, but I have scissors. And we're gonna open this up. And I reuse packaging all the time when I mail stuff back to clients and things, so... Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That is fantastic. This was an eBay find not too long ago. And it's in very good condition. The box just has a bit of a rip here. There's some tape there. But this is a USB Superdisk drive. So as Jay from the House of Moth knows, I'm doing a video on iMac accessories, another video on it. And this thing was about $30 or so. And it is in excellent shape. Now there are two of these. And I actually have one that has the blue on the front. But this is the ice-colored one. So I don't think I had one of those. So, yeah. This is really cool. So this is a 2-in-1 drive. It can read regular floppy disks here, as the picture shows. And these Superdisk 120 megabyte floppy disks. So there you go. Contents includes the drive, user guide, power supplies, discs sold separately. Now I do have some discs. I actually have some new old stock discs. They are sealed. However, unfortunately, the other drive that I used those brand new discs in did not want to work. So let's hope this thing actually does. Yeah, these didn't really take off. I think the thing was that a lot of the graphic artists, at least here in the United States, were using SyQuest discs, and before and after that, they were using zip disks. And zip was pretty much, I don't know, it was built into a lot of products. Apple had things built in. Apple had zip drives built into their machines. PCs had zip disks built into things. And you know, although yeah, you had an extra 20 megs, maybe less formatted, from the Superdisk because it was 120 megs, and you had that compatibility with the floppy drive. Zip disks just, you had, the brand recognition and everything. And thank you very much for all the birthday wishes, folks. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you very much for the super chat, guys. Greatly appreciate that. And so the design and media and print industries, really Zip was the winner of that. So what I've been wanting to do for a long time, and this predates my 2019 iMac video, I wanted to do a shootout between Superdisk and Zip disk. Of course, my Superdisk drive didn't work. The one on my PowerBook didn't work. The external one I have didn't work. It just would not format a disk. The PC drive one wouldn't work. So, yeah. So, now I have a drive. Hopefully this one works, because if it does, there you go. I could do that video. So, that's going to be fun. And I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to put this here. There we go. So that is in great shape. Let's make sure everything's in the box. It is open already, so it's not like it's like brand new or anything like that. Yeah, so Keith, you know the reason why the USB doohickey is weird on it? Because it's essentially an IDE to USB adapter built into that plug. That's why. Zip disks had the click of death. Oh, here we go. Grade 7, maybe. I don't recall there being a problem with Superdisks. If there is, I just do not know about it because I honestly did not use them when they were new. How do I open this darn box? Oh, okay. No, that's not it. Ah, here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So it is used. It's in good shape, though. Let's look at that drive. So that is the Superdisk drive there. Look at that. And so there's that funky connector you're referring to on the back. That is actually like a condensed version of IDE. And the plug here, which you need, and it's very chunky and thick. It actually has a little tripod thing that's poking out of it. You see that? Towards my face there? Just to keep that thing up. And so this thing is quite chunky, and that takes that connector and goes to USB there. So there you go. Yeah, so we're going to plug that in, and you'll just see how much that sticks out of the drive. It's a little bit chunky there. But that's okay. And actually, you press these in. You see how that pushes in? You press these in to remove it. So we got some paperwork here, a little bit crushed, but a $5 rebate. Get $5 back on Imation Super Diskettes when you buy a 3-pack or larger. I should mail this in. No, I shouldn't. $5 rebate. All right, and then we have a warranty registration card. I always love reading these things because it terribly dates them. Oh yeah, the SideQuest discs made a lot of screeching noises, but I have some. I've actually a drive that's in very good condition. That works great. Where'd you obtain your drive from? The Imation Store, Internet. Retail, Apple Store, Internet. Where do you plan to use the drive? Blah 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 blah. Do you need to share information with an iMac, a Mac OS machine, etc.? So yeah, this is pretty neat. I don't think there's anything else in the box. No, there's just foam on the bottom. And then we have the power adapter. This is a little bit different than the power adapter I was used to, but it says Imation on it, 5 volts, 1.5 amps. The one I have is orientated a little bit different. The plugs are up here instead of the right. So thank you very much, Bill. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And your Macintosh board will be sent out tomorrow, so you'll be getting that on the way to you. Apologies for the delay for anybody who has sent me work to do. Things have just been insane personally, and I have not had the time to even put things in a box and ship them out. But rest assured, they will be returned to you shortly. Thank you very much for everyone understanding that. So, all right, so that's the Superdisk drive. I've had this in the box for a few weeks here, but with VCF East and everything going on, I had not had the chance to open it. So I'm going to put that back in the box, and we have one more box to open. Oh, thank you very much, NK Morpheus, and everybody who's wishing me a happy birthday. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, so we had a zip drive going up. My father had the, the graphite version of this, the G4 tower, with the zip drive built right in the front. Before that, we had a Power Macintosh that had a zip drive externally. And you know what? I actually asked for my birthday when I was younger for a zip drive. And I still have that zip drive somewhere. I don't know which one it is. And I still have the box for it. So yeah, I was a dorky kid back then. I asked for a SCSI external zip drive for my birthday, and I got it. And I was the happiest kid because we had a Macintosh 7100, and that was like the kid's computer. And my father had the 7500. Both were hand-me-downs from his office. They always needed the latest and greatest stuff, so he was able to take home the machines nobody wanted. And so the 7500 had a zip drive on it too. And so we were finally able to transfer files larger than 1.34 megs, or the actual formatted size of a floppy drive, between systems. None of the machines were networked or anything like that. So I was dorky all the way back then. I still am dorky, of course. Need to know why Superdisk is better. You tell me. I don't know. It says it's good. I don't know. I have a parallel version of this. That's in pieces because I tried to get it to work and it wasn't working. And I have one built into my PowerBook. So I want to do speed comparisons. I want to do a whole video about it, but I do not have that ready right now. So yeah. But yeah, CDRs came along, and it was just one of those things where, you know, that was the easier way to go. You didn't need a special drive unless you know, CD burners were pretty universal. You didn't need like a special disk drive or anything like that. Yeah, Superdisk are 120 megs each. You could read standard floppies in them. There were some formatting tricks to like shove more data onto a standard floppy, but yeah, we're gonna get into a whole thing there. All right, so next box here has some goodies in it. Let's open this up. And you might notice a trend here. Let me put this on the side to open it properly. It won't come out. It's stuck in the box. Look at that. Speaking of zip drives, we have our very own Zip 100 drive. It's not sealed, it's just covered with some wrap. But there we go. This is one that I have, but not in the box. I saw this eBay listing with the box, and I thought that looks really cool. I'd love to have that in a box for video's sake and everything like that. Hey, Sage, how's it going? Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I know I have two of the clear ones, and they do work. However, this was a pretty good deal. It was like $20-something, and it came with some zip disks. They're arranged here. But see, if you notice the box, it says new USB and has an iMac on it. So this is going to fit right into the iMac videos. Plenty of B-roll footage for this. And, of course, side by side, that's the video I've been wanting to make for ages. So there we go. I finally have all the pieces I need. Hopefully that'll work. Thank you very much, Elemento, for the birthday wishes. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And so, as promised, Beige things. We'll get to that, Adam. They may be mustard beige, but they'll be beige. So there we go. So very, very cool. Very excited about this. Let me take these zip disks off of here so they don't adhere themselves to here much longer. So I am super excited. I finally have the pieces of the puzzle here. Who knows when that video will get made, but yes, I have a Beige Epson zip drive too. It's actually behind the scenes of my, well, behind where I shoot my segments and stuff. Put these discs up here. And it's just one of those things that's really cool that I have. So here for cake. Nice. All right. I always love these, like, you know, includes, you know, whatever. This has record it. There's some sound recorder app. Notice the variations of the stickers too. I just noticed that. So these are slightly different. These are both IBM formatted. Boo. But the labeling has changed a little bit. You know, they have some other stickers on here. Labels as well. But, yeah. There we go. So, yeah, this had this Record It software to record audio onto your machine. And this disc is actually labeled with that. It actually says it right here. Record it. I don't think I've ever had one of these with the label on it like that. So that is very, very cool. Well, you could format them as system boot-up discs there, Adam. And who needs an external hard drive or a SCSI 2SD when you've got zips? And that's what I was using for the longest time, because zip disks were easier to get than working SCSI hard drives. So just put that there for a second. I just want to see if these have anything interesting in them. We have a Fujifilm branded zip drive. Zip disk, rather, not a drive. But, let's see. Doesn't even open the right way. There you go. My father had a bunch of these. That's what his office used. They used a lot of the Fuji ones. But it should work fine. And then this is Zip Tools. So this is the disk that came with the system. With the disk drive, rather. Zip Tools. There we go. And that had the software and all the good stuff that you were promised with the machine. Now, it looks like, yeah, I could confirm this, that the UPC code has been cut off on this. And the UPC code was cut off from the box. Thankfully, it was done in such a way where it didn't really damage the box. I'll show you the back of it real quick. We just got a little bit here missing. But I fell in love with the box for these things. I went to an event that my wife's previous employer was holding. And in the basement, for some reason we were in the basement, and what do they have? A brand new boxed zip disk drive like this. And I took some pictures of it, so I have the photo to compare. It's very similar to this, but yeah. So that's what was in the boxes. So let's put this back in here so I don't screw up the box or anything like that. And we'll put the zip disks back in here where they belong. And so this is a USB zip disk, and this is a USB Superdisk drive. Put those like that. Let's see. Your zoo entertaining the best. Zoo? Zoo? Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, there's a rebate. They probably had a rebate to send in. That's very true. Was just prepping your sawtooth for 8.6. You didn't miss much. We unboxed a Superdisk drive and a zip drive. Well, actually, we didn't open the zip disk drive. Before I give that guy good ratings on eBay, let's make sure everything's in the darn box, because although the box is cool, I want what's inside. Yes, this is a Studio Ghibli shirt that my wife got me a few birthdays ago. It's an unofficial one, but you know, has some fan art on it, which is pretty cool. So if we could open this up. Banging around things. I love it. The super floppy preferred by millions. So they were really touting everything that, like, hey, look, we're the guys to have, you know. Send in the form for iOmega. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, who? I think they're owned by like a branch of Lenovo at this point. Oh, here we go. So this is not sealed. It's rewrapped. Turtle Guy, I guess, is the eBay seller. They had some pretty good stuff. How does one undo this? I is confused. Well, we'll figure this out. We have the technology. We have fingers. A mirror disk G5 just sitting there. G4 to G5 just sitting there. Alright, so we're just undoing this here. Some extra plastic wrap. Thank you. I want to be sure that you've had a 5-star experience. Okay, I will give you feedback. Don't worry. Alright, so we got some stuff here. iOmega Wear. This looks like it's the... I don't know if this is for Mac or PC, but it's version 1.10a. So there you go. Quick install guide. Do not use USB extension cables with your iOmega zip drive. Data loss may result. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? Well, I guess if it's like a 25-foot cable, I think there are impedances there and everything like that. All right. So there's that. User's guide. Oh, we got a piece of paper in here. Hook up with some cash. Get $30 back when you purchase a zip USB drive along with the computer. Well, there you go. That's why the UPC code is gone. That's pretty neat. You have to scan that in. This is a rebate by introduction. Feel free to ask a question. If I can't answer it, maybe somebody in the chat will. While supplies last, not valid on remanufactured drives. Good on purchases from June 1995 through September 1999. So this was purchased around that time. Request must be submitted by October 15th. Very cool. So there you go. That explains why the UPC was cut off there. $30 off. Not bad. Alright, so there's that user guide here. Let's see if it's covering Apple machines or just PCs. I mean, yeah, iMac users, PC users, because the iMac was like one of the first machines with USB or it built in. So here we go. Limited warranty, infinite storage, infinite benefits. So this talks about the warranty. What is this here? Oh, so this was the registration card. They did not send that in. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But this says on the registration card, they talk about Jazz 2GB discs and Zip 250 discs. So those were around at the time where this particular drive was purchased. How about that? Has any Mac ever had exploded when you turn it on? The answer is no. Year 1999 is that's what I was referring to. USB guidelines, important, important. Read these guidelines about USB. Well, we sort of know about that. But do not connect or disconnect any USB drive any USB device while the USB drive is transferring information. Data loss will result. Okay. Do not use any USB cable with your zip drive other than the cable that came with the zip drive. Well, that's a bit silly. Never use a USB extension cable. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, don't do this, don't do that. Specific things for Mac users on the back. If the zip disk icon does not show up on your iMac, you have to install the software. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what's inside here. So. Ooh. This is in much better condition than I remember the photo showing it to be. We have another zip disk. We have the power cord. I mean, this has been used, but we have the original USB cable. Look at this. The original plastic bag this thing was in. And another zip disk. Oh, this is a blue one. Ooh. It matches the zip drive. Look at that. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, they did have parallel zip drives. They also had parallel SCSI combo zip drives. Oh man, this is neat. Yeah, so I mean this is used, but zip 100 USB, manufacture date of May 7th, 1999. So we're gonna put everything back in here because I'm not gonna fuss with it right now, but I know it's in good shape as described. USB is a fad. SCSI will win. Come on, SCSI, you can do it. All right, put that back. We're going to put all the documentation back so we do not lose it. Whoops, as they say that as the registration thingy falls out. All right, there we go. And I think I'm going to actually use some of this wrap and make sure this thing closes correctly, because it was much easier to bring it inside and outside of the box when it was sort of wrapped up and compressed there. So we're just going to do that. There we go. And we're going to slide that back into this beautiful box we have here. Awesome. Yay! I'm very happy with that. That was a great pickup. Firewire, token ring forever. Oh, Ryan. I have my concerns about you. Oh, look at that. Take your zip drive with you. There's a case. I think I have one of those cases for the Jazz drive. And look at that, they show an iMac. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, that's the original iMac, the Bondi Blue. Bondi Blue. Now I'm going to get Jay all excited. I said Bondi by mistake. It's a mistake. I'm tired. I was young and foolish. All right, we're going to put that to the side here. Same with this guy. All right, so. Oh, boy. There he goes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Serial attached SCSI. Yes, it is still such a thing. I'm sorry if I'm missing the chats. They're going by pretty quick. We have almost 50 people watching here for such a shortly announced stream. SCSI Forever, exactly. Same USB model that I had. He got it in a box of stuff that was at a yard sale, if I recall correctly. Very cool, Emily. Is that a Silicon Graphics CRT monitor next to the Color Classic? No. That's a Sony monitor. A Multiscan G500. Found that at the e-waste place, the dump site, where I found the Molar Mac. So there you go. I want to connect my zip drive via a PS2 connect. Oh, Adam. Are you... No. No. Let's not do that. Let's not make anybody cry tonight. Speaking of crying, we had a lot of fun with this these G3s the other day. Yeah, I loved the mezzanine slot. Well, thank you very much, Super Mole Retro, for tuning in. I think this is the first time I've seen you on the channel. Hello, how are you? I hope you're recovering well from the madness that was VCF Midwest. So, Super Mole Retro is the very fun, kind individual who sold me the Macintosh 512KE that I will be talking about in my second VCF Midwest video, if I ever end up making it, which I probably will. And I would love to fix that thing up. It has a few issues, but once I get it from Ron, ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to see that thing run again. I know Steve, aka Super Mole Retro, wants to see it running again. So I will stand by my promise, and we will get that thing running because it'd be a shame not to. It looks like it's in great shape, has a box and all that cool stuff. So, and Adam is here with this, and Ron is here. This is a VCF Midwest Mac Geekery reunion here. All right, so we're going to take this G3 blue and white, put it down there, and Ryan's here as well, and we're going to bring the G3 beige one up here. No, we're not giving away my age because that and my address and other personal information is how people find me and throw bricks through my window, so we're not going to be doing that. 49. Thankfully, I'm not there yet. Oh, boy. All right, let's put this guy on the ground here. And we're going to bring up its problematic cousin. Oh, boy. Good catch. Oh, that's a heavy guy. That's a heavy guy. All right, so I would guess 36 or 38. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. All right, so here we go. I'm not that old. Jesus Christ. All right, anyway, I'm gonna play around with this machine here. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a weird comment, Keith. What the hell? All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try out Flappy Mac. And so I have never played this game before. I've seen it played. Ron from Ron's Computer Videos did a video about it. I think that's how I saw it in action. I mean, I heard about it, saw people playing it, but that was really it. So it should run okay on a G3. I mean, it's meant for much, much, much slower machines. We're going to give it a go here. What version of SCSI was included in Macs the fastest? A lot. Mac Tracker, go to everymac.com. That'll tell you the specific SCSI stuff. Still waiting for an iMac G3 to pop up for sale in my area. By the way, I bought an iMac mid-2010. Remember the weird little firewire connector they slapped in the adapter with some Macs, maybe iPods? I don't think I ever had a product that used it. Oh yes, Elemento. That's the 4-pin to Firewire 400. Is that what you're referring to? It's a little white thing like this. I think I have a few of those. Yeah, the little 4-pin one are for the DV camcorders. I use the heck out of those. They included, with all iMac DVs and slot load models that had Firewire, the 4-pin cable. Not that just the adapter, but the entire cable. Have a few of those. So, yeah, this guy's a little bit cranky. Picked this up at VCF East Swap Meet. Well, it wasn't VCF East. It was just the swap meet that they had. Paid $75 for it. If it's not as cranky, that would be a great price for it. We tried to install some video cards that were probably not old world ROM compatible or whatever, and it got upset at us. So we're going to plug in our video scaler. We're going to show you what I'm seeing here. Hopefully. And we'll see if this thing wants to cooperate. Yes, well, you probably are also, JDW, not on the first floor of something. So it's harder to throw bricks through a window when you're higher up. Okay. All right. Let's stop guessing the age. This is getting depressing. All right, so we're booting up macOS 8.1 here, and this is a bit of a cranky machine here, but hopefully it could play Flappy Mac. That's a good price there, Adam. That's a good price. I do have the Beige desktop. I have one of them. This is one of 2 mini towers I had. The first one I bought from Mac84 Trades back in the early 2000s. I think it cost me $2.99. Bought it with my birthday money. Again, birthdays keep coming up. Alright. Flappy Mac. Hello, guys. We're going to play my game. Alright, so we're going to put this in the floppy disk drive here, which may or may not work. Oh, shoot. There it goes. Just curious. It's 8.1, 160 megabytes of memory. Here we go. Yeah, this one has zip drive too. Very handy. All right. In fact, we can see some of what the data is on that. All right, so we have about Flappy Mac. Let's open that up. Give Kilgrus all his promotion that we should. It's so weird seeing 2021 on a document on a floppy disk. Oh, that's cool. All right, 10 unlockable characters. Mini VMac or Mini Mac. Real hardware recommended. It flies on PowerPC Macs. Sound is not compatible with some CPU upgrade cards. All right, sweet. No, Jay's reserving his downvote until I badmouth him or something. There's somebody I probably ticked off years ago that's giving me a downvote. And you know what? YouTube considers it interaction, so what the heck should I care? Alright, this is my first time trying Flappy Mac, and I'm going to warn you guys ahead of time. I'm just going to play this for a while. Why the heck not? So let's turn the volume up here. Oh, that can't be good. No, 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 no. That's not going to work at all. There we go. That's what we need to set it to. Alright, so we got our eeps there. So let's try this out. I'm going to change the resolution a little bit lower because this is an older piece of software. It's probably not going to... Oh, there go my icons. Clean up. Alright, so we're going to try this a little bit. Reading right off the floppy. Oh, in fact, I should quit this because I want to be able to save like my high scores and stuff. So let me copy this over. Take a shot every time you hear it eep. Everyone would be dead by the end of the stream. I don't have that type of insurance. Alright, here we go. Click to flap. Well, I'll just click on about here. Eep. Alright, we got some cool stuff here. So go to kilgruz.com/flappymac for more information. This is a limited physical release. He ran out of the first print, and I asked him, I said, look, if you get more, let me know. And thankfully he did. So there we go. Cool indeed. I love how Claris is peeing on the little thing there. Yeah, so... Yep, take care, JDW. Thank you very much for wishing me a flappy birthday. I'm sure that's a euphemism somewhere. I'm going to peacefully ignore that. Alright, let's click to flap. Oh, this is gonna be one. Oh boy. First time playing this. Well, this is technically my second time. Ah, poo. 7. Not too bad. So I think if I get to 10, I unlock a new guy. So if anybody's familiar with Flappy Bird, that's what this game is based on. Oh, poo. There's a lot of nice little touches and stuff. And if you get different characters, different things happen. Ugh. And it's random each time, so... And sorry if I'm ignoring the chat a little bit. Alright, that time I clicked and it didn't do it. I call it shenanigans. I'm going to be, like, into this game for the next 45 minutes. I don't have an addictive personality at all. I swear. Flappy Mac! That's right! Hey, Kate, how's it going? As part of my birthday shenanigans, we are We are playing this until I can unlock some more characters. I'm just overthinking it. Just overthinking it. Yeah, I have Flappy Bird on an old iPad. Sorry for the loud clicking, but I'm trying to get into a rhythm. He's the Flappy Mac, he's not flapping hard enough. He's not fitting to the pipes. A Kravis gamepad, I don't think is going to help. I'm going to blame it on the slight delay of this video scaler. Or whatever poor excuse I'll come up with as to why I'm sucking so hard at this. I got 7 my second try. 2, 3. See, that's... When you go down, you have to, like, click, like, I don't know. It's harder than it looks, folks. Oh, that was just a light touch on the head. You can survive that. Get to the Flappy Mac! Oh, come on. I think this original ADB mouse is hating me right now. No, it's not. I don't suck at this. No, Jay. It must be the hardware. It must be the children's fault. All the children's fault. So this has turned into a Q&A stream while I play Flappy Mac. I'm going to take a rule out of a play out of Grudy's rulebook there. Pooh, that sucked. Oh boy. So you like this more than the 3D games, huh? I have a box of mice. I do, but am I too lazy to get up off my chair? The answer is yes. Oh, poo. I just want to unlock a new guy. Oh. 2 mice at once? The ultimate Flappy Mac setup. We have multiple ADB input devices. Oh, come on. I wonder if there's a keyboard. Oh, you can use the keyboard too. Well, that didn't help. Oh. I keep getting like to around 7, and that's all I could do. We're in it for the long haul, folks. You might get a snack, get a drink. This might be a while. Oh, come on. Oh. Hey, this is my birthday bash. I can do stupid things if I want to. I'm sorry if they're not entertaining for everybody. I can't please all 44 of you. Ladies, that's a shout out to Dan, Canadian Computer Collector. He did a fun video about Minecraft, and I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to play Minecraft together soon. And he's going to just murder the heck out of me because he seems to know a lot more about the game than I do. I do have a trackball. I don't think that's going to help. I challenge all of you to download Flappy Mac as I'm playing this and get a higher score than I am. Oh, come on. Yay, 11! Hey! New unlock. Ooh. Maybe the hitboxes are slightly smaller. And they... Let's try that again. This is a little bit, I was about to say a little bit easier, but... Got 12, there you go. I mean, if the X... I see I'm reading the chat while I'm doing this. If the XL on the bottom doesn't give it away, I don't know what will. So I'm using the space bar. Oh, poo. 19! Oh, man, I was so close. To one more, I would have unlocked something. One more. Oh, boy. And I don't even know what all the characters are to unlock. I've seen a few screenshots and stuff, but I kind of want to unlock them all for myself. And no, we're not going to do that on this stream. That would probably make everybody upset. That was a lucky one. Ah, poo! It doesn't tell me how much I got. Oh, I had 8. It tells at the top. 18. Okay, now I know. At the very top, the little small text tells you. Ah, poo. This is a very crummy Apple design keyboard. Design 2. Whatever. With the silly rubber dome. Bleh. It's a bleh keyboard. Ah, I keep smacking my head. That can't be good for the poor Twiggy disk drive in this thing. Oh. I'm playing the game on your Performance 630. Nice. I have no clue. It's it has. I'm looking at the darn keyboard as I'm playing the game. It has these white little switches in there. So, I mean, to my knowledge, I don't know the different revisions of different keyboards and stuff like that. But I don't think Ken has a Lisa. Now you got me thinking. I don't think Ken has a ah, poo. Yeah, I don't think Ken has a Lisa. He has a Next Cube. Oh. Now I'm just sucking at this. Yeah, the Apple design keyboard was the cheapo one. I mean, everybody knows that. Basically, if you bought a Performa, hey, here's a keyboard, that's technically... Oh, fudge. That's technically a keyboard. La 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 la. Ah, poo. Eep. 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 Eep, 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 eep. See, what really screws me up is like the big dips like that. I can't. See, I got way too high. The one with the power button, that's a square. That describes a lot of Apple keyboards. But yes, the power button is a square. It's the one with the numeric keypad built in. I mean, I'll show you a picture after I die here. I don't know how many I'm up to. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Ah! Ooh, 26! Hey! How about that? Who did I get? Who did I get? Who did I unlock? Lips! Okay, so I saw Kilgruz's video on this, and Lips said, he said that the Lips character is the easiest one to play with because the hitbox is slightly smaller. Have an early start tomorrow. Wanted to stop by and say happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, Chris. It's a VCF Midwest reunion, isn't it? Thank you very much, RetroTech Chris. Subscribe to RetroTech Chris. Subscribe to Mr. Macintosh. Subscribe to Super Mold Retro. And subscribe to Ron's computer videos because, hey, why the heck not? Yeah, so here's the keyboard here. It's just this, like, it's missing a key. It's not the best keyboard, but it's, you know what, it's the one I had when I was fussing around with this. So, yeah, there we go. There's tongues. This is a little unsettling. Ooh, Well, I got 8. That's not too bad. The subscribers and viewers are dropping like flies. This is my birthday, and I could deter viewers if I want to. It's my birthday, I can deter viewers if I want to. Deter viewers if I want to. Deter viewers and I want to. You could deter viewers too if you streamed on YouTube. Ah, poo. Ah! System 6, I think, is what it said the specs are, and it recommends an SE or higher. I believe so. It's all the lips! The lips, they are flying! Oh, that is just brutal! I'm just going to try and get to 30. If I get to 30, I'll stop this madness. We'll do something else. And if I don't, well. See, you just keep falling. So it's like you got to... the Dairy Queen commercials. And subscribe to Joe from Joe's Computer Museum. My goodness. If you're not subscribed to him, what the heck are you doing? He's making all cool videos and hardware accessories and all this stuff all the time. Very kind, generous person. He sent me a darn shirt that I like. It's not itchy, Joe, I swear. It's not like the other shirts that I thought it was like, so you'll probably see me wearing that at VCF East in a video. Ah, poo. I was at 20 there. See, I keep talking. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and focus on this, and maybe I'll get to 30. How about that? Deal? Ah, poop! Poop in the pooper! Got pretty far though. Oh, that was a cheap one. The tongue went bleh. Bleh. You better all be on the edge of your seats. I am. Oh, the key didn't register. I fell down too fast. What the hell are you doing down there in the basement? Shut that damn thing off. Almost sounds like a dog barking. Ah, poo. By the way, I added chapters to my live stream that I did the other night. So if you want to... see, I can't talk while I do this. If you want to see all of the voodoo insanity that I did and what led up to that, well, you can check that out and you can skip all the stuff of other things. Use a good keyboard. I don't want to get off of this chair. I am so freaking lazy. I have so much food in my belly right now. I'm surprised I'm not asleep. Ah, you darn key! It got stuck. This keyboard ain't good, yo. Keyboard now good. No good. It's a bad keyboard, see? Really puts the keyboard to the test as far as responsiveness and such. I'm gonna shut up now. I went too far high. Too far high. Nobody would be interested to know what I ate. Let's just say that. I did have cake. Yay, cake. I mean, how can you not have cake on your birthday? And how could I not shut up while I play this darn game? Eat! We have 38 people. All right, we're losing interest in here. That's Flappy Mac. It flaps. It's a Mac. Yeah. Well, we'll stream this on Twitch or something when somebody else is doing something. What is this? Let's see. These are source files. Very cool. Thank you, Jared. So yeah, that's when I purchased this, it came with the source code, which is really cool. So, all right, so that's Flappy Mac. Okay. There was Italian food, yes. Oh boy. Yeah, well, I got close enough to 32 for now. Otherwise, more people would just jump off the stream like Jay. He's like, I can't hear that noise any longer. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I don't know. I didn't really have any planned. It's kind of like the yeah, Photoshop here. We got some backed up discs here. Dynamic desktop. Oh, there's a trackball driver. Thingamajig. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Just Sonic and Photoshop. You got it, Kate. Using this mouse. That's what we're going to do. I drew a little Sonic the Hedgehog at VCF. And Ken thought it was neat. So this is probably one of the versions of Photoshop I used to play with when I was a kid. We're going to change the resolution because that's a little bit silly. I mean, this isn't even silly a resolution, but sure, why not? Sonic, same Sonic. Yeah, you get it. All right, we're gonna. All right, All right, so yeah, that Date Women app. It was just like a text file, I think. You cannot open Flappy Mac's Stuff It archive on stuff. Well, you should tell Gruz that on Twitter. I'm sure they would want to adjust that. I mean, I could convert it for you, but you could do other things easily. You could have it converted elsewhere easily. I'll stop talking. How bad do you want a Sage iMac G3? I'd love one. Somebody wanted $100 for one locally, and I said, hey, would you consider lowering the price because you don't even have any photos of it on, and you don't even tell me the condition of it. And they never responded to my message. So there went that, and here's my Sonic the Hand Egg. And this mouse ball is sticking a little bit, but we're gonna try our best. You can see I have some experience doing this since I was, what, 13? Oh boy, probably younger than that. There we go. And we got a little bit of his ear over here, and then you gotta show like the inside of his ear. And his head's a little bit. It's not the exact size. Let's just say that. But you know, we have the illusion of a Sonic here. And this is the old Sonic. This is not the green-eyed Sonic. No, thank you. The old school Sonic who's always has a bit of an attitude and a little frown. Upside down molar Mac. No. And we got to get him his little belly here. Oh, that's too big. There we go. And give him his little spaghetti thin arms because he's got little tiny little arms there. And we're not going to bother worrying about if the lines are perfect or whatever. We're going to draw his gloves with his little fingers there. And this has been drawing with Steve. And his belly's too fat, but whatever. Maybe he just had some cake. And you know what? He's going to give a thumbs up to cake because why the heck not? This mouse is digging into my skin. But you know what? There we go. And I think I drew one too many fingers, but there's no going back now. And we're going to give him a little back fin there. He also has a tail, which a lot of people don't draw. And yeah, it's behind his ass, so his ass. It's behind his hand there, so you don't really see it. And there we go. And we're gonna get a good old blue here. Yeah, that's kind of like that. And paint bucket. Oh, that's right. We're on separate layers here. And I had a little bit of a leakage there somewhere. Now let's try it again. There we go. So, little baby. Little baby. Yeah, I grew up drawing with an ADB mouse, so... I grew up drawing with an ADB mouse, so that is why I sort of have a very weird ability to do things with it. So, here we go. And, I guess do his little noodly arms. I clicked in the wrong spot. And we're gonna get the blue. And this really isn't a Sonic blue. I have to apologize. This is more of like a... That's more of like a Sonic blue. Kind of? I don't know. Whatever. This is not color calibrated at all. This is more of a weird... Could you sing Eye of the Tiger while drawing? This is getting oddly personal. Yeah, these colors are not... What image mode is this? Oh, CMYK. What the heck? No. No. Millions. There we go. That's a bit more Sonic blue there. Kind of. There we go. Eye of the Macintosh. We're gonna boot up. We're gonna boot those floppies to the thing. That's all I got. Why are you people still sticking around? Are you okay? Don't you people have places to be? Steve, why are you yelling at your audience? No, I'm just kidding around. I appreciate each and every one of you who has stopped by and given me a super chat, all that fun stuff. Thank you very much. It's just a silly old birthday bash stream. Not really doing anything of major importance here. But there we go. So Sanic. Oops. Can't even say it. Can't even read it. Photoshoppy, desktopy, savey. Did you see that old Sonic cartoon? Which old Sonic cartoon? Look up Week of K-Fest. Oh, yes. Those are earworms, and that guy has more courage than I ever did for singing those silly songs. What else should we draw? I mean, why the heck not? 10, 8, boop. And we'll lose more people watching us. Don't worry. Whee! You love my videos. Well, thank you very much. Dude Fan 20. The burp was not part of your username. That just was... I ate food. My goodness, it's 11:30. My iPhone comes tomorrow. I'm excited. I got new iPhone. Previous one I had is this. That's my previous iPhone. It's sad. And it's sad, and it's also as slow as a turtle. It's an iPhone 8. It works okay, but it's sluggish. It's very sluggish. Very sluggish. Well, thank you very much, Joe. I ordered the Pro, the 13 Pro. That's the one I ordered. NFT is a scam. No, thank you. So yeah, I ordered that with the intention that should last me for another 4 years. So let's hope it does. I sincerely hope it does. And I'm very excited for the cameras and such, because I took some photos on my iPhone at VCF Midwest, and I tell you, I thought they would come out better. They were kind of not coming out great. But Yeah, I think there's something I really personally think there is something wrong with the memory or the storage on the device. Something is glitching out hardcore. I don't know. Upside down Laserdisc turtle. Yes, I love my Laserdisc turtle. Laserdisc turtle. Anybody who doesn't know what a Laserdisc turtle is, I mean, come on, we can't be friends. You can Google it. I'll just color in our little turtle here. Fill that gap there. Get a nice color for the shell. There we go. And there we go. Anybody have any case suggestions for... I know it's sort of silly because it just came out, but the iPhone 13... I've heard mixed things about the Apple case. I saw some OtterBox cases. This is a mono-price case. And honestly, I will tell you, this mono-price case, they're like $7 or $8. I've had the same exact style case since the iPhone 6 when I purchased that when it just came out. That's awesome, Adam. And this guy, I mean, the previous version that I had of this had cracks all up in here. I've dropped this thing so many times. On the concrete, on everything, not a crack on it. There are scratches on the screen, but that's because my screen protector fell off. But highly recommend this case. It is a two-piece design. I'll take the phone out for a second. So you have this rubber insert, and then you have this little plastic hard shell. So the phone goes in there, and it's very steady. So there you go. So really, really good. Yeah, I want something that has some protection there. So I know I'm sort of against those silicone ones, and I also want it to have a raised top around the screen. Even if I have a screen protector on there, I wanted to have a raised top around it. I could really care less about the MagSafe thing because I don't have one of the MagSafes, but I have a wireless charger that's a little thing. So. Alright, so that's, we're going to name this as Slow iPhone 8. And we're going to sign this as 9/23/21, so we remember when the heck we did this. How about that? Yeah, I mean, some people don't use cases and then they break their phones or they scratch their screens. I'm sort of in the camp of, I just spend $1,000-something on a phone. I'm going to protect the darn thing, even if I have Apple Care. I don't want to have to use like the, the protection plan or whatever. I'm going to try and treat it right. This phone, I'm going to take it out of the case. It is in beautiful shape. There is not a scratch on it because it's been in the case the entire life. And the screen would have been protected too if that screen protector stayed on. But I was on vacation once and it came off, and there you go. So no, I don't have a 6300. I do have a 6200. Around the same thing. All right. What are we gonna do? Well, we've been doing this for an hour. I'm gonna wrap it up in like 20 minutes, maybe. I don't know. Wasn't planning on doing this super long. That's just weird. Yeah, I am prone to dropping my phone. I am not perfect with it, so it falls out of my desk, off of the desk, and all this stuff. Yeah. What are you do? Looking around the basement, see if there's anything. I was curious to look at. That's stuff. I don't know. I do not know. Why am I talking like this? I do not know. Yeah. Any questions? Mackie, where'd Mackie go? Oh, Mackie is right over here. One of my Mackies. Here he is. He's Flappy Mac. Look. My email, I'm very scared. Email is Mac84TV@gmail.com. TV as in television. Mac84TV as in television. There you go. Yeah, I mean, the ceramic shield, yeah, it'll protect it, but it's still going to get scratched, I'm sure. But, yeah. Alright, so I think this machine had some stuff on it when I got it. We had some clouds, MacLink Plus, how to use. Ooh. Welcome to Mac Link Plus. Wow. Well, thank you very much, A. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Take care. Thank you very much for joining. I did not play around with the portable yet. Have not had the time. Okay, this demo is boring. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. How do I capture things? My goodness, that's a convoluted question. And I have a convoluted answer. So, I promised Sean of Action Retro I would review this with him. But he's been a busy bee. And I've been a busy bee. So our schedules have not synced. So let me give you the rundown of how this works. I have to clear the crap over here because I'm covering crap. So, Kate. So, let me swap to the full screen camera here. So, there's a problem of capturing VGA signals on the cheap. Okay. I purchased a lot of things to try and get this to work. So please take my advice and trust me when I say that if you're going to do this, a video scaler is probably one of the smartest purchases you can make, because any video capture device, an Elgato one, a no-name brand one, or whatever, they're usually designed for television signals, 720p, 1080p, stuff like that. They are not designed for 640 by 480, 800 by 600, 1024 by 768, 67 hertz screens, and all that stuff. Not designed for. So what do? Well, you have to scale or upscale that signal to a resolution that that capture device is going to be happy with. So that's where a video scaler comes into play. And I have an Atlona brand. This is Atlona. Professional video scaler. This is from Jay of the House of Moth. I purchased it from him. He got it in a bunch of goodies, and he didn't want to use it, and I'm using it. And my goodness, it's great. Now, it's not the only brand out there. There are tons of video scalers, but I beg you, do your research. Just don't go buy a video scaler on eBay. A lot of them are crap. Make sure it has buttons on it, a menu button or something, because you will have to configure it. And if there's no buttons on it, that means it's not configurable. Some of them are not configurable. So, if it's boring, I'll see you later. Sorry. People are asking questions. I'm answering them. And so, video scaler. So what I do is I take a video cable out of this, like VGA, and we have this guy. This is just a VGA splitter. VGA comes into here. This is a power cable. Goes out. This is the monitor that I am viewing it on here. And then it goes out to this scaler, which this screen is always plugged into, so I can see what's on the scaler. And this is a video scaler here. It's this long rack mount thingy. It's not that deep. It's maybe about 6 inches deep. And it has a bunch of toggles on it. I have a few VGA inputs. There's some other inputs there too. But what essentially this does is the video signal comes in from the Mac. One VGA signal goes to here. One VGA signal goes to this box. Then the capture part is this box has HDMI out. So there's VGA in and HDMI out. Some do DVI out. These are primarily made for projector systems for offices. So the idea was that, plug and play, you plug a PC, laptop, or desktop into it, you could plug into an HDMI projector. And then I have this HDMI capture box, which is just a cheapo $30 one off eBay. And it is stuck in here because all the cables are sort of... Whoop, there goes things. Good thing that soldering iron wasn't on. And so this has HDMI in. We have USB out to the Mac Pro I have. And then this is just the HDMI out that goes here. And that's it. So the scaler has options, and I'll show you just briefly what that is. I'm going to press menu here. There we go. So this scaler has a menu. This is why I said very important that you have one with the menu, because if you go here, you can look at the source. Let me go back there. So you can see this is 832 by 624, a weird resolution that no capture device is going to do. And if I change that, I'm going to go to 1024 by 768. You can see that there. So sometimes, there you go. You'll see that. And you can configure things. So if I had audio settings I wanted to do, this is the output. Now this display here that I'm using up here, this does not do 1080p. It does not even accept 1080p signals. So most of the time I output at 720p just so I could see on this monitor. That's the only reason why. Capture device is 1080, which is fine. Hey, Dysfunctional Wombat, how's it going? So why go through all this convoluted mess? Because the actual VGA or DVA capture boxes are upwards of $300. So if you could get one of these scalers for about $30, $40 used on eBay, one of these VGA splitters, which you're going to need anyway, if you're going to use that $300 solution, these are about $20, $30. And then this cheapo HDMI captured thing, about $30 too. So for maybe under $100, you have a lot of flexibility there, especially if you're on a budget, especially if you wasted money on other capture solutions, like I did. I bought a PC-only DVI input card that was meant for medical imaging, not OBS compatible. This cheapo $30 HDMI adapter, this capture thing, works with OBS flawlessly. So there you go. Jay. Finders keepers. All right, so there you go. That's sort of how that works. And yeah, RetroTink is a different thing. They do like video game scaler thingamabobber or whatchamacallits. Don't have a need for those, really, because this thing does a lot of that. Now, I'm not playing games with this, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I have an Elgato. It's one that doesn't work with OBS, unfortunately. So yeah, exactly. There's the comment there in the chat about simple VGA to HDMI adapters. Don't waste your time, because all that's doing is passing along the resolution that you have. So if the VGA signal is at 800 by 600 or 1024 by 768, it's just going to pass that to HDMI. You're not scaling it. And the device, like a capture box or a television, is not going to have any idea what the heck to do with that weird resolution or that weird refresh rate. That's why the video scaler is an important piece of this puzzle. So there you go. Thank you for coming to my tech talk. Let's open up Norton Utilities for the hell of it. Look at how smug he is. Oh, boy. I mean, if you're doing a VGA to HDMI capture and you have the resolution set at 1080p, which most classic Macs can't set their resolutions to, you're not going to have a problem. Should work fine. Should work fine. Speaker buzz problem. Well, that sounds fun. But, yeah, I've rambled on a lot. Any other questions? I sort of run out of things to do here. Was not really planning on doing this a huge stream, but, yeah. I remember when I had a CRT Apple monitor with my Centrus 610, there was something that warned me that if I told my Mac to output the wrong type of signal, I could damage my monitor. Is that a worry with the scaler? No. And I don't think you could damage a monitor by outputting the wrong resolution. You're not going to be able to see anything on the screen, but it's not going to damage anything. You sent an email with a game. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Not now, but I'll take a look at that soon. Yeah. Does anyone know which scaler that is? Did he say? Yes, it's an Atlona. A-T-L-O-N-A. The model number is AT-Line-Pro 4. That's just this specific one. They made hundreds of these things. Different companies, different manufacturers. As long as it has VGA in and HDMI out and some sort of menu system and buttons on there, look up the model, find it on eBay or whatever, find a manual for it, make sure it's a scaler and not just a simple adapter. It's going to need a power supply if it's a scaler. That's a hint there. So take a look. So I will try and type that in. Where's my keyboard? Hold on. This is a scaler is an Atlona, and then the model is AT-Line and Pro 4. And don't be afraid if it doesn't come with a power adapter. This is just a 5-volt power adapter, so it's very easy to find. I mean, I've never had problems damaging a monitor. Mine would just go bzzz and just not display the signal. But, yeah. All right. So, yeah, it's fun times. Fun times. Oh, Fast Find. I remember this guy. He runs. Sonic. Ah! I love that sound. That is fast. Look at that. That sound is a very similar sound if you ever played Checkers Deluxe. You're very much welcome, Cullius. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I don't think I have Res Edit on here. I know, it's a sin. Yeah. Another time. You own a monitor for each resolution. And see, that's fine, except if you want to broadcast it. And pointing a camera at a monitor or CRT is not a lot of fun. So that's why the scaler comes into play. Very handy. This has 3 VGA inputs. Has HDMI inputs, but I don't really foresee myself using those. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It wasn't really a quick, a long stream here, unless anybody has any ideas what I could mess around with it for like 10 minutes or so. Because I don't know. I'm looking around here. I got a bunch of crap I need to work on, but no, I turn monitors off when I'm not using it. I turn everything off when I'm not using it, because why leave it on? Oh, we have a zip disk here. Let's see what's in it. Oh, just the case. Well, all right. Let me do that real quick. I'm curious if there's anything on these zip disks. What we got? Let's do that. That'll take 10 minutes, huh? Oh, boy. Let's see if the zip drive works. I don't need to broadcast anything. Yet. We're all still waiting for you to make a channel there. Alright, zip drive is making zip drive noises. Oh, it's a PC disk. There we go. We have all of the PC files that you would have. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I will very much enjoy my new phone. So that's one zip disk there. I can't wait. Honestly, my goodness. I want a phone that the camera won't lag when I go to take a photo. iMac G3 has excellent refresh rates. Of course, it depends on the resolution you're using, but yes, I do. I actually have a compact PC with a built-in zip drive. It has a huge sticker on the front that says Zip Drive. I think it's really neat. We have another PC disc, and it's the same one. Let's see what's on this one. You need to buy more computers. You have quite a few. All you need is one computer and a heck of a lot of accessories, which you have. Another PC disc. Windows 95 stuff. Tor. DOS stuff. Register. Yeah, iOmega was obsessed with their stuff moniker. So there we go. Well, at least I have a Zip Tools disc for PC, if I ever need to use that. There we go. Let's see if any of these are Mac formatted. They're probably not. This guy was a PC user. But I'm just curious. Just curious. Oh! Doesn't like it. So this is a Fujifilm disc, IBM formatted. I'll try one more insert. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. We'll just name this birthday. See if this actually formats. Almost 100. Well, you have plenty there, Adam. Alright, so I guess after this disc formats, we'll clean this up, huh? Wrap this up. Even drivers for the Superdrive that will work with modern Mac OS. It should just be recognized by a standard USB driver. Well, how about that? We're going to copy our Sanic. And this. And Flappy Mac, of course. Is this the first version of Flappy Mac to be copied to a zip disk? Oh, boy. Ooh, nice. 100 Fuji zip disks. Very good, Pitar. That's very cool. We're going to run Flappy Mac from a zip disk. And now everyone's going to leave. Yeah, we're quitting that. And I think there's a birthday scrapbook thing. Oh, it's empty! How dare they? Well, anyway. Let's shut this bad boy down. Well, let's eject this disk first. And we're going to shut this Mac down, then we'll say our goodbyes. If I can wiggle my cursor over here. Here we go. Well, thank you very much for all the super chats and hanging out with me today. Greatly appreciate it. Again, if you'd like to support my archiving efforts or anything like that, you can do so on patreon.com/Mac84. And if you go to Mac84.net, there's a PayPal button if you really want to be generous. But, yeah, I miss the Rainbow Apple, too. But if anybody has any thoughts or anything like that, I'm always on Twitter. Mac84TV is my handle. And it's been lovely sharing my birthday with you guys. It's always fun streaming. And sorry if I didn't see you in the chat. There's been a lot of people flying by. But I had a lot of fun. We played Flappy Mac. And even if that's not your cup of tea, it's really cool to see these old machines get new software for them, which is really cool. But that's about it. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I'm going to go probably have another bite of cake and pass out. But that's, you know, that's me. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay care, and hope you have a good weekend. Bye.